bigger too. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty steep. Yeah, holy. So you've finally taken the plunge and bought your first mountain bike. In today's video I'm going to brush over everything from finding a good trail to start on to smashing out your first ride. So where do you start? So you've got your new bike and you're ready to hammer out the trails. But where are the trails? Well, there are quite a few different ways to find out where they are. So there's a really handy app for finding trails and it's called Trailforks. Within this app you can look at the entire globe. It's just like Google Maps. You can search your local area and find what's around. This app is really handy for all the info you need about trails. It shows pictures, videos, descriptions, and pretty much everything to expect on that trail, as well as elevation change and how long the trails are. Some trails even have point of interest such as great view, technical features, or A or B lines. Trailforks is easily the best app for a mountain biker. I'd suggest using the web browser over the app as the app has a paywall. Trailforks is completely user managed and it gets updated with new trails almost daily. So how do you choose a good trail to start on? When looking at the trail map, you'll see a couple different coloured trail lines. The green trails are generally easy, the blue trails are a little more difficult, and the blacks are for advanced riders. And double blacks are, they're a bit more full on. They're a red colour on the map and are for mainly experienced riders. These trail ratings are universal, but some places have slightly different difficulty ratings. However, you being a new rider will want to start on the green trails. I'd suggest looking for a green trail with not too much elevation, as your mountain bike fitness is probably a bit low. Make sure you always plan your ride in advance, checking where trails end and start. Most trails have a direction. You can check this by clicking on the trail and seeing which way the arrows are facing. Some trails are two-way also. Now, you know where your local trails are, but you're still hesitant about hitting them because you don't want to ride by yourself. Well, you don't have to. If you have a local bike shop in your area, there's a high chance this shop also does weekly group rides. So head in and ask the question. This might be intimidating, but trust me when I say this, a mountain biker is one of the most friendly people you'll ever meet. I've had countless times where other riders have stopped for chats or just help out with bike issues. If your shops don't do bike rides, then maybe check out Facebook and see if there are any locals that are keen on a pedal. Trust me, you won't have any issues finding riding buddies. So you're out on the trails. What should you expect? Well, if you're just keeping to the green trails to get a good feel for the bike, then you should be fine. You shouldn't come across any wild features on a green trail. If you venture off to a higher rated trail, just make sure you always stop before a feature and give it a good look. Drops especially. I'd suggest sticking to the green trails for your first ride, then venturing to a couple blue ones for your next. You'll progress and learn bike skills along the way. Of course, always be cautious of wildlife on the trails. I rarely come across some lizards and snakes here and there, but generally the wildlife will hear you coming and move along. Always be cautious on two-way trails for other riders. I believe the etiquette on trails is for the climbers to have right away. So I hope this helps you get your first ride done and hopefully gets you out on the trails with some more confidence. If you're still torn on whether to get a bike or not, I have another video for that here, so do click that. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Cheers, legends. That section is just so good. Oh, how big is this thing? Damn.